All right, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what this project is going to be. So we're going to try a tattoo watercolor embroidery project. I want to be really open with the sort of subject matter that we do and really flexible with your ideas. So let's have a look at all the different stages in this project. So our first exercise is that we're going to look at ink shading techniques. So this applies to things like tattoo design, embroidery, things like animations, illustrations, because we can't create like shading like we would with pencil by changing the pressure of stuff. So we've got to learn different techniques. We're only going to look at stippling. Sorry, we're not looking at stippling. We're only looking at hatching, cross hatching, and scribbling. And then our next exercise is we're going to try and half and half drawing. So we're going to cut a drawing in half and finish the other half using the techniques that we learned. I want to look at the history of embroidery and art, but I also want to look at contemporary embroidery because there's a lot of cool things happening right now. We're going to make an idea board just to sort of gather like some potential images that maybe you want to embroider. We're going to practice just some watercolor techniques with ink just to give us a chance to experiment on paper for things maybe that we want to do on our final embroidery. I'm going to show you some really basic stitches. So even if you've never sewn before, don't worry, it's super easy. So don't stress at all. And lastly, once you have the image that you want to do, we're going to trace it onto fabric and then we're going to stitch it and then we're going to add in some watercolor in some areas. Okay, so I hope this is going to be a lot of fun.